Hello, you are welcome to I Can Make It. It doesn't matter what is happening today. I believe that God's plan for your life will not be aborted. You need to know, no matter what life offers to you, the plan of God concerning your life cannot be aborted. There have always been difficulties in life. If you look around you, look at history, look at the story of nations, look at things that have happened before. They have always gone through one difficulty or the other. But what happened? The diligence and the commitment of the people that were involved gave them breakthrough. I believe you can make it. You are welcome. This Simon Asamota and my brother Mike Ahua this day. God bless you, brother.
Bless you. Thank you.
Okay, let's go. What do you have for us today?
Okay, we've been looking at a series this week on how to make it in life, and we're particularly looking at, the things we need to be careful about. Today we want to look at the fact that your words matter. The words of your mouth matter. And it's important to lay this foundation here by saying that God created the earth by words. He said, let there be. There was, and he saw that it was good. Everything you see created, God made by words. And he has put in man the ability to determine the atmosphere around his life by the words of his mouth. He has put in man the ability to speak words and see them come to pass. That is why it does not matter which faith you practice. You will agree with me that parents will open their mouth and bless their children. Some who are extremely offended will open their mouth and speak negative things against their children, which is not advisable. Proverbs 11:11 tells us that through our words, we can either exalt the city or destroy the city.
Wow.
So if you want to, actualize your potential in life, one thing you need to be careful about is the words of your mouth. What do you say about yourself? What do you say about your family? What are you saying about your community? What are you saying about your business, your enterprise, the enterprise in your hands? What are you saying about your destiny? It is very important. So that's what we want to just, consider today.
Okay, words are very important. Do you know, one of the things I fear greatly is when we come to the issue of marriage. You see a woman for the first time, and you speak words, and before you know, she changed her father's name, changed her name, pack into your house, and it's called, become your wife. And I wonder about, I just, and it's what? You never show how much you have in the bank account. You never tell them about money, but all you spoke is just words. But what shocked me is that a lot of people get into this arena, they stop speaking. They say, I'm a quiet man. I don't want to talk. I don't like talking. And yeah, you started talking, and listen to me, one of the law I found out about life, how you get a thing determines how you keep it. If you stick to get, you stick to keep. If you talk to get, you talk to keep. So, talk.
If you talk to get, you
You
talk
to
to keep.
keep. So talk.
So talk.
Yeah, when you pack into your house, you just stop talking.
Yeah.
Every day, just talk. What do you talk? What are you talking about? Just say, I love you. I want you. I need you. You look beautiful. Say something. You know, a lot of people there in the house, they are keeping malice. One of the ways for you to collapse your home is when you stop talking. Everything have ear, they only pretend not to hear. Your walls have ear, your children have ear, everything. Lie. Everything has ear. They only pretend not to hear. But if you can speak the good language, they will respond. I just gave illustration about your wife. You never knew her before, but you don't look at her, say, you look, you wonderful, say, thank you. And before you know it, you talk. And these 30 years of your marriage, you keep on talking, because how you get a thing, that is how you keep it.
So it's important to
Talk.
be mindful of the fact that our words are creative.
Yeah.
You said some get married and they stop talking. Incidentally, some don't stop talking, but they start saying the negative of what they said before they
That
got
will,
into
and
the
you know the
marriage.
funny thing, they instead of them to continue on the positive aspect, they start speaking the other aspect, and the woman start packing.
And the woman starts
And you
speaking because
understand when you talk,
words-
because you know the talk that brought her. When you stop talking that talk, you also understand when you talk
Yeah.
and the talk lead to live.
So technically words are creative.
Yeah.
They create the outcome that we expect. Words are spiritual. Words are powerful. Words determine, whether people will stay motivated and inspired or not. Words determine how a matter is concluded. Every negotiation is done through words. I understand that they say no matter how much the war rages, eventually they conclude it on the table. They sit down to speak words. After, destroying all they can. Like, if you go back to history, what happened in World War I, World War II, and all that, when they finished, they had to sit down and discuss.
United Nations.
Can you imagine?
You talk. So you talk. A word of encouragement from a teacher to a child can change a life. A word of encouragement from a spouse can save a marriage. A word of encouragement from a leader can inspire the people to reach their whatever dream that you have set. When a leader comes and says, see, I can't do this alone, I need you, not as if when you are now in office, you are talking as if you created the whole world and everybody's under. No. If you learn to speak good word, you have people coming to help you to stabilize whatever you are stabilizing. You must learn to speak well. An encouraging word from a teacher will make a child to wake up and do his lesson, do his homework, and run back to school and see the teacher and say, good morning, sir, I want to show you. Even before the assembly, the teacher will be reporting back. Why? Because you are an encourager. Don't be a killer. Let your word speak positive, even in a negative situation, can create your environment and turn things around for good. It can sustain your relationship, keep your business, because the words has their spirit and they have life in itself. Through words, you can build your environment, build an organization with your word. And with your word, you can also pull it down. But we're talking about you can make it by using good word to build your environment. Yes.
We might not know where you are at in life now, but it's important you understand that your words can heal. Your words can build. Your words can stabilize. No matter the turmoil you're going through, as you listen to us now, you must make that decision to begin to speak positive words, right words. The Bible says how forcible are right words. You begin to speak them to yourself. You don't even wait sometimes for people to speak them. The Bible tells us that David encouraged himself. How did he do that? I'm sure he began to speak words, positive words to himself. I can make it.
I will succeed.
I can succeed. We can win this battle. We're going to go out and try it again. So one major assignment for everyone paying attention to this broadcast today is to evaluate the words you have been speaking. I'm normally surprised at how people are very, careless about words. You will notice that everything, if wars, mighty wars, can only be ended when people sit at the negotiating table. That should tell you something about words. And like my brother said earlier on, you meet a lady, it is through words, you convince her to change her father's name and move to your house. Words.
Even without the degree.
And then when they are packing out, many times it's because words, wrong words have been spoken. So words are so powerful. I'd like you to evaluate your life. Think about, ask yourself, what kind of words have I been speaking to myself, to my family? There's some listening to us who probably don't speak right words to their children. The children don't know what it means to hear a word of affirmation from their parents. They only hear condemnation, criticism. They are being told off and told they cannot amount to anything. So when anybody tries to tell them anything positive, they look at it with suspicion. Like, why is this person being nice to me? Because they are not used to hearing positive words. But can you imagine a situation where, children particularly, the next generation in this country, I believe that Nigeria could be better than this if we had leaders that talk to the people consistently, and all they're telling them is, listen, we can make it. You can make it. Things are this way, but we can rise beyond this. So many times I get to wonder what we hear because you don't really know what anybody's saying. And generally in this country, I've not met a set of people that pull down their country the way Nigerians speak against Nigeria. The only time you probably hear Nigerians speak positive words again about their country is maybe when we play a football match and we win. It's very sad. We need to correct that, that approach to life. Words can heal. Words can make things move forward. I noticed that you can have all the resources you need. Until you have the right words, you might not be able to channel the resources to produce what you need. Nigeria is not a poor country. Nigeria is not a country that should be pitied per se. If we can channel the right words and collect the mindsets of people together and work as a team, we most likely will be much better than we are today. Nobody's saying
you know that what you just said that lead me to the story of the Tower of Babel.
Yeah, yeah.
It was words that brought that tower down. It was not strength.
Yes.
It was words. He said if these people have this mind and their words are together. Now, if you have a mind and your word is not together, the building is not going anywhere. But he said this word, we need to, if we cannot stop there now, they have enough strength, but I think there's something we need to do. We need to change their language.
Change your language.
Now,
Turn their language
now,
against them.
now, a lot of homes are being pulled down today. A lot of things happening today because they are not in the same. They are not speaking the same language. The children are not hearing direction. What they are hearing, they are seeing confusion. Now, you just talked about our country. We need to start speaking good word. You know what? One thing we wrote down, he said, if God cannot change your word, he cannot change your life. And that's it. If you, just like the word you speak, you know, and if you see your wife and you did not speak the word, you will attend a wedding with another man. I'm telling you. It's your wife, but when you see her, you couldn't talk because you shouldn't talk. You didn't have anything to talk. Somebody else will marry her. And while she's going, she'll still be looking at you. And if you dare say something, it will tell you you are the cost. There was no way I could help you. You are the cost. So what are you saying? I tell you, I made up my mind today, just speaking to you right now. My life is going to change for the better. Why? I have added another thing, another word to my life today. That there are something that God cannot do. And what is it that God cannot do? If God cannot change your word, he cannot change your life. So it's not just God doing everything for you.
Yeah.
You need to change.
Yeah.
Why? Change begins from you, not from somebody else. Like somebody there is saying that, oh, United Nations will come and help Nigeria. Nobody outside of you is going to help you. You need to position yourself for help. They might borrow you money. Actually, when you go and live on borrow, you're actually eating your present, your future. But when you save, you're actually investing into your future to become a plus in your generation. So borrowing is actually eating your future now. That's what it means. So when you take words and speak good words, you find out that when you begin to speak good words, good word changes its environment. It is written, you shall have what you say. It did not say you shall say what you have. Right now, you might be broke. Don't say it. Say, help is on my way. Things are getting better. Doors are opening for me. This year is going to end well with me. God has prepared a table before me in the presence of my enemy. You begin to say things that will help you. Somebody else that is hearing you might get offended. Forget about him. And you get committed to your words. And keep on saying it. Say it with excitement. Say it with expectation. Speak it to your children. Speak it into your wife. Speak into your business. Speak it to your car. This car, you will not spoil. I'm not going to use all I have to begin to service you, but you are taking me to my destination. Everything around you will work. You begin to speak good word. I want to practice it. You know, my brother Hua, you know what I started doing? Some months ago, I changed my wife's name. And I just did a naming ceremony for her. And he said, what do you call me now? I said, good woman. Even though you have bad intention, you can't carry it out. You good woman. So I wake up in the morning and say, good woman, how are you?
Good morning.
He looked at me and said, I'm fine. Say, you know you're a good person. That's all I can say in the morning. Deliberate change. And you can't tell somebody is good and the person will do you bad. And he tell you, there's only one thing you can do. you can only make that person gooder. So just be good. You just be better. Improve every day. Use your mouth to create your environment. See your children and say, you are blessed children. I don't need to go and pay you from police station. You are doing well. Things are getting better. As you begin to do that, you will see help. I don't know if you have something to say about.
The scripture that tells us that, the labor of a foolish man worried them all because he does not know how to go to the city. So when I hear about any important thing, I ask myself, how do you apply yourself to it? So the question is, how do you apply yourself to what you have just been told? Speaking good words, speaking positive words. It starts by listening to the right thing. We can't be listening to the wrong thing, embrace the wrong thing, and then be able to speak contrary to that. For instance, if people keep saying nothing good can come out of where they stay, and you embrace what they are saying, you will end up saying what they are saying. I refuse to embrace, no matter what this country is going through, I refuse to embrace anybody's comment about Nigeria that it is not a good country. Nigeria is a country that is full of potentials. That is what I embrace. So it's easy for me to say Nigeria is a blessed country. I remember, just to buttress what you were saying, when our last baby, our youngest baby was very small, and I was out of this city and my wife was here with her, and sometimes the little girl would do things she doesn't like and she'll call me, come and speak to those who come and do this, that. I'll tell her, give her the phone. Not once, not twice, so many times. The first thing I'll say to her is you are a good girl, right? That would be the first question. You're a good child, right? She'll say, yes, daddy. Then I'll tell her, okay, we'll carry on from there. That was deliberate. I could have chosen then to begin to say the other things. No, but you tell them first and foremost. It's like children, parents that are listening to us. You're not telling them they're good children just because they're doing things good, because they might not. But you're telling them because the potential is in them. You keep reminding them you're a good child. You can make it in that class. You can do well in that exam. You can come out better than you did last term. Not tell them, see, look at your result. Look at your result. Can't you do better than this? You have not changed. You've not helped them. So, you must choose to embrace the right things, the right mindset about issues. Choose to see the positive side of things and then apply yourself to it by saying what you expect. And like my brother said earlier on, you will have what you say. You didn't say you should say what you have. Somebody needs to take that to the bank.
Yeah, it's very important. It's very important because be mindful of your words. No matter what any prophet says about you, you always have the final say. I remember there was a man that was told he was going to die. The man did not bother the man that said he was going to die. He turned his face to the wall. What did he do? He has the final say. And when the final say came, the same man that said you are going to die came back and said, well, I just heard another year I'll be added to. So did he lie the first time? No. It's just that the man he spoke to refused to accept what you said. Yeah. It's not everything you accept. Now I tell you, I shall not die. It doesn't matter what the pump price. I have the backing of heaven. We're going forward. We are going forward. No matter what is happening, you are going forward. Say that to your family. You can make it. We can make it. This is the time. This is your season. This is your hour. Bagos Mate is 5,000. And we are buying land. We are building. We are constructing. We are going forward. It does not stop nothing. There are some people, I remember when a bag of cement was 300 naira, my father couldn't build a house. When it was 750, that was when we started buying block, started building. What happened? It was not the time and the season. Oh. This is your season. This is your time. Don't give up. Don't complain because there is no future for spectators. You know, nobody ever go to watch football match and when they finish with all those crowds and they share gold medal for everybody. They say today we just want to be nice. Everybody take gold and go home. No, it is always the participator that get the gold. And what are we asking you? We are calling you right now. Stop spectating. Start participating by speaking the rightful word to your condition, to your situation, to your nation, to your wife, to your children, to your business, to your colleagues, to your country, to what whoever cares to hear. They might laugh at you when you begin. When I call my wife, good my word, looking at me. But I tell you something, it can't do me no harm. I wake up in the morning, good woman, how are you? Oh, how's everything? You know you are a good woman. I get, even though you want to do anything, you remember that he's a good woman, and you start doing good. The same thing, you can decide to call your children good or your husband good. Begin to expect good. You know, expect good, and good will locate you. I'm in expectation. I'm in expectation. You're listening to I Can Make It. I'm expecting good things for you. In this same place, you will hear good news. You will see good things. Your life will not just end like this. You can't continue like this. No, there is a lifting that is coming your way. There is a opening door that is coming your way. You can make it. Yeah, you have something to say before we call it a day today on I Can Make It.
Yeah, just to encourage us, whatever it is you have learned today, I'd like you to internalize it. It's important. Let's not just be, I have a parable that I like to speak. You know, some people are like, you know, the egg, when you place an egg and you pour water on it, it just slides down and dries up immediately. We are not going to be that way. What are you going to internalize from what you've heard today? See, what you learn will profit you more when you put it to practice. What we don't practice, we do not become principals in that area. So let us activate. This is a major thing about life. We must learn to use the right words. It comes by embracing the right mentality about life and about things. Nobody is against you. Trust me, you can make it.
You can.
And you will make it.
Wow.
In life.
Wow.
Thank you.
What a joy. Today, we really love you, and we talk to people that have been watching this program with us. We want to hear from you. Our numbers on the screen, you can call us. There are things that you want to also say to us. So you want to share and tell us how this program has been a blessing to you. We are all in expectation. I want to say thank you very much for being a part of our program today. I strongly believe that you can make it. It doesn't matter what is happening. As the year comes to an end, it will end well with you. You can succeed. Begin to change the kind of word. There's something that I wrote down here, and I think that's something that you need to think. If God cannot change your words, he cannot change your life. There is a man that was married for many years, no issue. And God actually wanted him to have issue. You know what God first of all changed? He changed his word. And this word, I'm telling you, I'm going with this today. No matter what happened, I'm blessed. I may not have money in my pocket, nothing in my bank account. I will have more than enough. Oh, you are looking at a blessed man. I will give to people. I will give to a nation. I am blessed. Why? Because I changed my vocabulary. I changed my words. I change my words, whether in my place of work, everything around me. If God cannot change your words, he cannot change your life. What you are going through is temporary. Do you believe that? Why we look not at the things which are seen, for the things which are seen are temporary. Whatever you are going through today is only temporary. That house, you are just there temporarily. That condition, you are there temporary. If you want me to talk to you, you can actually write in your car temporary. Just temporary. You can write in that house, write it on the temporary, write it on the calendar, say it's temporary, just for a while. When your husband come today, you woman that is listening to me, talk to him. Okay, good man. You know you are a good man. I look at even you for you to be able to pay rent all through this year. Landlord have not come to worry me at all. You are a blessed man. You are a good man. Look at your wife. Say, all this you be cooking and I enjoy your food. I have not had any stomach problem because of what I've eaten. You are a good woman. Look at your children. You know, my children came back from school some time ago. We were just talking. Then while they started talking, everybody was giving me a report. Then I said, young children, I want to thank every one of you. You say, well, I say, I've never come to bail you from police station. Thank you. There are people, there are parents that go to police station. I've never. And I thank my children for that. Nobody have ever called me and say, your son threw away this, and when they were passing, they fought. Thank you. And if you have fought, I would not have washed you with the water and say you are no longer my child. I would have still appreciated, and I will have still be your father. I can't disown you for the mistake you have made. Well, this Simon and Semota on I Can Make It with my brother Mike Awuwa. We are saying we love you. You can make it. Until see you again in our next edition, we say God bless you. Bye bye and thank you.